My name is Frank. I've been traveling for the past 7.5 years. Hitchhiking, walking from state to state. Born in Sullivan County, New York. I've been here almost 9 months in Broad Ripple, Indiana, on Westfield Road underneath the bridge. How to survive. There's everything from extreme hot weather to extreme cold weather.
My name is Amy Furrow.
And I'm Beverly Atkins.
We come down here because we want to show God's love to all the kids in Broad Ripple. Oh, we love Frank. You know, we formed a great relationship with him, and
one of us has been invited down to see us home.
To stay through the winter. He has a wood stove.
Over there. Just put wood in it. Light it up. Throws off heat.
I've lived in all the major cities in the U.S., and the worst part about it is when you get off of a bus or train, out of a taxi, the first thing is that someone comes up to you and they ask for money.
It's a sad reality that people are homeless.
I kind of see it as living off compassion.
I think most of it is mental illness.
I was homeless once. I got kicked out of my house when I was 17.
My name is Patrick Harris. I'm living outside. I've met Frank. That was the first place that I camped when I came into town. I was intrigued by Frank. Frank really is an interesting character.
419, did you see the flood?
I did. The water, it was coming up over the banks quite rapidly, and it was intimidating. And I was watching the water come up. It was coming over into the little field area. The water was coming up quite rapidly. The water, it had already started to come up on the banks when I got there. Like, it's just gonna keep going, and I'm gonna have to find some high place to retreat to, like a rooftop or something.
The water came up to that log right there the other day. Right there at that log. Right there. The night that it started flooding, I set the wood on top of it. It's going off. Cement is all soft. Yeah, once in the springtime, once at the end of the year.
And unless you have a mental disease, there's no reason for you not to have a job.
Yeah, there are a lot.
There's even some in Broad Ripple, like on the main street sometimes.
I'm from Broad Ripple. Is this like for Broad Ripple?
Broad Ripple is Broad Ripple Village. It's basically a strip of bars and restaurants. People come here and drink and eat.
Very artsy, very hippie.
Broad Ripple is awesome.
It's awesome.
Very convenient, very village oriented. Everything's kind of close knit.
Yeah, no, Frank, I've seen him in here at the alley cab multiple different times. He's sat in here with a laptop. Yeah, he's definitely Spanish for me. He sits outside of the gas station, the VP, with the dog. Don't even know if the dog's his or not, but says he needs food for his dog. They're definitely using the dog to get money. Sell a laptop, and that's $300 right there. That's a year's worth of fucking dog food right there to feed your animal.
I think that he will defend himself if need be, but if he wants to bitch and bark about somebody or whatnot, I think it's more of a bark than a bite.
The only thing that's making it bad is all these young kids and stuff that want to do stupid stuff here.
Ew, I don't like rats.
It wants to kiss you!
It's got a creepy little tail.
Yeah, I killed a hamster once out of fear.
This is like a...
I like him when he's not being aggressive.
He came here, he was all right, and he tried to make jokes with everybody, and he was all cool.
He's crazy.
And one day, they start setting off, and ever since then, Frank has been a complete dick to everyone.
He's going insano.
And he's like basically trying to be like the boss of the bridge, and that bridge is everybody's bridge. Like,
I don't like him. I don't like Frank at all. And he's just generally not that good a person.
He's a dick. He just drinks a lot and gets too drunk, kicks people out, does stuff he shouldn't do.
Little killing animals in the woods, hunting, like in the middle of the city.
I would like to see him in an exchange, because he's been really violent towards a bunch of people recently. A lot of people. He stabbed Chris Barton.
No. Look at this. Look at this arm. Frank cut him. Why? Because he wanted to talk to his friend Jeff. Little kid,
like,
probably.
Personally.
That's why I'm down here.
He's like,
he helps people out when he can, but he's still just...
They're fucking just little kids trying to sell chocolate.
But he's a real good guy when he's not being aggressive. When he's just chilling.
Has Frank ever helped you out?
Yeah, he did. One time I was outside and I was really sick from a restaurant, and he brought me a large cup of ice water.
And we're walking across the bridge. We're just walking across the bridge. 6 to 7 guys just standing there.
We approached a group of people.
They started a confrontation with us.
And it broke out into this really chaotic, scary, loud, fight with baseball bats and broom.
Got dropped on my face, basically, from behind.
My friend's in the hospital in the ER.
At the end of the night, all 3 of us had to go to the hospital.
And I'm just freaking out, don't know what to do, and all of a sudden I see this guy over in the area where it happened, and I'm like, who is that guy?
Basically, Frank was like, hey, here, are these your glasses? Is this your watch?
People are idiotic. It had to do with all a race thing.
Gets my attention. He's like, hey, this is you guys' stuff, right? He's like, I saw the whole thing happen. I called 911. I did what I could to help you guys.
He made all the difference just being there at the time that he was.
He was the one that called the police initially. He gave all the stuff back to my friends that they had lost, and I basically I went back out 2 days later on Saturday and had a conversation with him, and he's probably one of the nicest dudes I've ever met. So
it was. He helped. He helped a lot.
Definitely changed my perception. Homeless people are cool.
I've come to understand them in a way that I never understood before.
Because there's more than one way to live. There's not just the way of just working a full-time job and having a place and just going to and from work every day.
Just to see someone that was able to make some kind of home structure in a public place and it not be immediately torn down by the police was just kind of cool to me.
It is possible to live in other ways.
Live out here. Wouldn't get this up for nothing in the world. I'm free. And you're not locked down. Having to answer for somebody else. Right here, this is freedom. I can do what I want.